All right, welcome everyone to the 2022 inaugural meeting of council for the City of Merritt. I'm Sean Smith, the Chief Administrative Officer for the city, and I have the opportunity today to begin with a bit of an introduction and a welcome for a whole bunch of people that I know you are proud to be here and see. First off, on behalf of all city staff, we would like to congratulate Mayor-elect and council that you see up in front of you today. Campaigning is hard. Serving is even harder. And they know that. They've had great conversations. They're running for the right reasons. They ran for the right reasons. And I'm very, very proud and happy that I'll have the opportunity to work with each of you over the course of the next 4 years. We would also like to welcome family members, friends. We have a number of dignitaries here today. I'd like to welcome the Honorable Judge Smith, who will be taking care of this swearing in, as well as Chief Spahan. We have drummers who will be performing for us here shortly as well. I would also like to thank, there are some members of our outgoing Mayor and Council who are here as well to wish the upcoming council the very best, and so thank you for being here as well. We would like to begin with a land acknowledgement that we are on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Inkakatma and Syilx people. To begin, we would like to open up this ceremony with drumming and a prayer from Monty Joseph and Paul Oppenheim. And Tiffany Pop. Thank you. I'll turn the time to the three of you.
Thank you. Why has Halhal the peace not seal and Chai squeeze Monty Joseph Kintil Simpington, which is Penticton, Kintil Tsuelatooth not Ditadat. Tsuelatooth is the Burrard Inlet. That's where my mom is from. My father is from did it that. So the joke goes, who's did it that? Monty did it that. One of the things that I've learned in regards to drumming over the last 45 years that I have been drumming, and that's a long time. Don't age me yet. But one of the things I learned about it is that it actually is the second form and the second highest form of prayer that our people have, aside from actual prayer. One of the biggest parts of this job is that as to how much heart it takes to do this job. You know, you have to love your people. You have to love the work that you're going to be doing. You have to be in that loving place to think of every single person in this community and to bring attention to everything that needs to be done and to be resilient within your own heart to show up every single day. And that does take that heart. And we're grateful for each and every single one of you that are being able to step forward and do this work. So for that, we are grateful for that. And in regards to that, there is a song that's called the Heart Song. We'd like to offer that as our prayer. And for those of you who are here, take a moment for yourself and say a prayer for yourself, to yourselves. Say a prayer in regards to what you would like to see happen in the future. Say a prayer for the love that you have for this community and for its future. You know, and allow those prayers to guide them into the work that they are doing.
Oh,
Thank you. Chief Spahan, did you want to say a few words as well? I'd certainly like to give you the opportunity if you would like to.
Hello and Spahan Cook Bivin Slutcook. Hello and good evening everyone. Lee Spahan, Chief of the Coldwater Band. First I'd like to take the time to acknowledge the drummers and thank you for the opening song. Greatly appreciate that. Acknowledge the other dignitaries in attendance here and the family. It's good to see you all. I was communicating with the other chiefs tonight and asking who was going to attend the inaugural ceremony. And we're all busy. The other chiefs had council meetings, so I figured, well, I'm going to go and meet the new mayor and the council and get to start the relationship off between the city of Merritt and council and our bands here in the valley. So good to see you all and thank you for being here to witness this ceremony. Kukstam, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Spahan. We'll now proceed to have our national anthem, which is led by the city's Economic Development Manager, Marilyn Christensen.
Rise. Thank you. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you.
Thank you, Marilyn. And now for the time that I know everyone is waiting for. We're going to move forward with the swearing-in portion of this meeting, after which we'll turn the meeting over to currently Mayor-elect Getz, very soon to be Mayor Getz, for the call to order and inaugural address. But I wanted to just set out a bit of the lay of the land, seeing as we got a lot of people here and want to make sure that we can direct things. So after Honorable Judge Smith and each individual member of Mayor and Council signs their oath of office, there will be an opportunity for the family to come up and take some pictures as well, because we recognize this is something that you're going to want. So hang around, we can get some pictures, and feel free to come up. You'll know who your people are if you'd like to catch one of those shots. So beginning with Mayor Getz. And Judge Smith, you can proceed to the table there, and we'll start.
I am qualified to hold the office of mayor for the city of Merritt. I am qualified to hold the office of mayor for the city of Merritt, to which I have been elected. To which I have been elected. I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act. I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act in relation to my election to this office. In relation to the election to my election to this office. I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest under the community charter. I'll do that in two parts. I will abide by the rules under the community charter. I will carry out my duties with integrity. I will be accountable for the decisions that I make. And the actions that I take in the course of my duties. I will be respectful of others. I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration. I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law. Congratulations. Yeah, that's where you're going to stand. Does that mean work? Did they give you these new pens already? They go to work too, don't they? Yeah. Pens will sit together? Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Family, do you want to come up and get some pictures? Wendy? Yes. Perfect. And yeah, let's get you for this. Let's have both on this side so that everybody can see the whites of your eyes when you're making these sounds.
Oh, I see. Like this, you mean?
Yeah. So long as you guys are both.
Okay.
Perfect.
I, Wendy Margaret Charney,
I, Wendy Margaret Charney,
do swear
do swear
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
for the city of Merritt, to which I have been elected.
for the city of Merritt, for which I have been elected.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in relation to my election of this office.
I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest
I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my
in
duties.
the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I will perform my duties of office in accordance with the law.
Congratulations, you are now.
You're in now, Wendy.
No going back.
That's right.
Thank you again. And you
Any
get pictures?
for pictures?
This is my grandson Rylan and my daughter-in-law Briar and my son-in-law Ryan and the hubby Lloyd. My manager. Thank you. Thank you.
I, Dana Joanne Egan,
I, Dana Joanne Egan,
do swear
do swear
I am qualified to hold the office of councillor for the city of Merritt,
I'm qualified to hold the office of councillor for the city of Merritt, which I've been elected to.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in my relation to the election of this office.
I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest
I will abide by all rules related to conflict of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I'll be accountable for the decisions I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my duties.
in the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I'll perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
Congratulations. She's in a hurry to get to work. She didn't want to wait.
Just move on. Yeah. That's good.
Right here. And people for your pictures?
Yes, my family, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephew Jacob. I don't know what happened to number one son, but late as usual.
Who's going to take this picture for us?
Someone. Wait a minute. I
Volunteer?
have a camera, Tina.
Pat, do you come with yours?
I'll do one here.
Okay. Thank you.
You need that lens clear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I, Adam Augustine Etchart,
I, Adam Augustine Etchart,
that means do a better job. I'm going to start again because I can improve. I, Adam Augustine Etchart,
I, Adam Augustine Etchart,
do swear
do swear
I am qualified to hold the office of councillor for the city of Merritt.
do swear that I am qualified to hold
The-
duty,
to hold the office of
the
councillor
office of councillor in the city of Merritt,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in relation to my election to this office.
I will abide by all rules
I will abide by all rules
related to conflicts of interest
related to conflicts of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my duties.
in the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I will perform my duties of the office in accordance with the law.
Congratulations. I said with him, someone who's going to be cautious with things. He's going to get it right.
He works in insurance.
I don't know any of this because I don't know the people right, but he's very cautious and he wants to get it right.
And spelled wrong.
And you see, and he says that the name is spelled wrong here. There you go. Well done. Maybe that's why I pronounced it wrong. Give me credit there. And then the picture.
Now you get the phone.
I didn't know how many people were going to get in this picture initially. I'm like, we invite half the town.
Very slowly and very cautious of the speak.
And Claire? I, Claire Lisa Newman,
I, Claire Lisa Newman,
do swear
do swear
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
for the city of Merritt,
for the city of Merritt,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act.
I have, say that again,
I
sir.
have complied
I have complied
with the provisions of the Local Government
with the
Act
provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in relation to my election to this office.
I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest
I will abide by all rules in relations to conflict of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I will be accountable for the decisions I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my duties.
in the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I will
Let me just that in 2 parts. I will perform the duties of my office
perform the duties of my office
in accordance with the law.
in accordance with the law.
Congratulations.
And I have no family here.
But you'll still get a picture.
I will.
Who's going to take that picture?
I got.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Manuel, in my younger days, I was actually fluent in Spanish, but you know what? Even for someone speaking Spanish, it's a bit different.
Manuel Olquin Reséndiz.
Yes. I, Manuel Olquin Reséndiz,
I, Manuel Olquin Reséndiz,
do swear
do swear
I am qualified to hold the office
I am qualified to hold the office
of Counselor for the City of Merritt,
of Councillor for the City of Merritt,
to which I have been elected.
to which I've been elected.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in relation to my
In relation to my election,
election to this office.
I will abide by all rules
I will abide by all rules
related to conflicts of interest
related to conflict of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my duties.
in the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
Congratulations. ¿Y dónde está la familia?
Ya vienen, ya vienen. Ahí voy.
One is missing at work.
Okay, I can't see it. There we go. Everybody smile. Again. Thank you.
You look fantastic.
He's the most artistic of your group.
Smile.
I'll get him to sign everybody's name.
At the very minimum, signing all the Christmas cards. Right? 'Cause he's got unbelievable signatures.
Yeah, confirms. Yeah.
And Pat is last, but not least.
Oh, yeah.
Paul.
Oh, excuse me, I said Pat, and I meant to say Paul.
Paul.
Yeah. It is, you know, and I like that spelling. You folks know probably because they're from here and they've seen your name in the paper, but
Right.
I see it with the apostrophe, P-A-apostrophe-L, but it's pronounced Paul Petrozic. I, Paul Petrozic.
I, Paul Petrosi.
Petrozic. I really need to improve, you see. How did I get that out of that? That was really hard. I'm very skilled to do that. I, Paul Petruzzi,
I, Paul Petrosi.
do swear
Do swear.
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
I am qualified to hold the office of counselor
for the city of Merritt,
for the city of Merritt,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected.
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
I have complied with the provisions of the Local Government Act
in relation to my election to this office.
in relation to my election to this office.
I will abide by all rules related to conflict of interest
I will abide by all rules related to conflicts of interest
under the community charter.
under the community charter.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
I will be accountable for the decisions that I make
and the actions that I take
and the actions that I take
in the course of my duties.
in the course of my duties.
I will be respectful of others.
I will be respectful of others.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will demonstrate leadership and collaboration.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
I will perform the duties of my office in accordance with the law.
Congratulations. Yeah, I'd like you as my neighbor. Right here.
Is it Canadian Tire System?
Just mention my name and
And he's probably got a good sense of humor because he's had to put up with everybody pronouncing his name. I'm not the first that's done this, right? That's happened your whole life.
all my life, yeah.
All your life, and you've learned how to laugh with it. Yeah.
The commentary comes free.
Well, that's wisdom too.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And who's going to come and join me?
Thank you, Judge Smith, and to all of our new mayor and council. Let's give one last collective round of applause to the group. With that, Mayor Getz, I will turn the meeting over to you for a call to order, after which we'll have an inaugural address, and you can invite your council to finally sit down.
I call the inaugural meeting to order, and please everyone take your seats. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody that has come, all the family members. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the council. We all know how it was, the every day putting our signs back up, especially after I kicked most of them down. So it was fun. I met a lot of you on the campaign trail, and we've got to know each other quite well. I would also like to thank our distinguished guests for the prayer and the drum. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Chief Spahan, for coming to connect with us tonight. The relationship with the First Nations people is very important to me. I've campaigned on that, so I look forward to meeting the 5 chiefs with council to start a relationship of trust, and we can work together. So thank you for coming. Some other people that I would like to thank. I see Mayor Brown is here. If she could stand up for a moment. I see Councillor Christofferson is here. If he could stand up for a moment. Kurt, correct me if I'm wrong, 10 years, correct, on council? 10 years, and now you fade away to the cabin on the Shuswap to be remembered? No? Country Christmas. Yeah. And Mayor Brown, 8 years, 4 years councillor, 4 years mayor, correct? Thank you so much both for your service. And Ginny Prowl, thank you for your time as councillor. I see you sitting there, and thank you for the time. I sat on the council with Ginny, and I really enjoyed it. Tonight I'm going to do something a little different. Unfortunately, I drove Kim crazy. Where's Kim? There she is. She is our PR person, and I don't normally do prepared speeches. It's just that's something I don't work on. I speak from the heart, and so I'm going to speak like that tonight. So traditionally we just do where I do my address, but because of the election night with the way the counting went and everything, a lot of the councillors didn't get a chance to have their time with their families. So council will all say something tonight. It's not going to be anything earth-shattering. I just would like them all to say something. Tonight you noticed that I took the oath with my granddaughter's hand in my hand. And the reason I did that is because when I swear my oath, holding onto her hand means that, sorry, I would never want to disappoint her, ever. So I take the oath holding onto her hand, knowing that she inspires me. Sorry, I thought I had this all nailed down, I really did. But family is strength for me, and my family is very strong. A lot of us have gone through times. The times were tough for us the last 18 months. We had a lot of things to deal with. We're resilient people, and we've shown that. This council is exciting. I'm excited for every council member that's here. If you look at all of us and our backgrounds, we cover all of the aspects in the spectrum of this city is looking for. Myself, the mayor's chair, and the office is always open. There's anytime you need to talk to me, you talk to me. Same with council. We will gather together if we need to get anything straight. If you can't get to me, I will get to you. I will be spending most of my time in the community walking, talking, getting things done. I see Sherry there from Samaritan's Purse, who's doing great work for us. Thank you. So that's about where I'm going to leave it, that I'm here to work for you, and so is council, and we're excited to get going. We have a lot of things coming, but understand that the oath I made tonight with my granddaughter, so I will always work as hard as I can for you, and I'm proud to be your mayor. And please give us some time to get our feet on the ground. This is the first try for a lot of people. I've been gone for 4 years. I retired, which is probably the worst thing I could have ever done. But I mean, it was great, but I'm rusty. So thank you very much for all coming, and I would like to hear the rest of our councillors. Thank you. So we'll start with Councillor Josie.
Now you hit it once.
There we go. Oh, I'm like Neil.
You don't hit it again, Paul.
Nope. You're still blinking. Do I hit this one?
There's the magic. It's part of council orientation. They haven't had this part yet. That's on us.
I just wanted to say it's going to be a privilege working with Dana, Wendy, Claire, Emmanuel, and Adam, and Mike. And it's going to be a privilege to work in the community and get to know more people in the community. And thank you to my wife, Cindy, and my daughter, Rochelle. So.
Hi, everybody. I have to add not much to what you had to say because I really appreciate everybody's support in this, especially my family and somebody who has become part of my family that should have been up here having a picture too, Beth Nadeau. You've been giving me a lot of support and I really appreciate everybody, and I am also very excited to be working with everybody on this council. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. It's exciting to see all your faces. I'm Councillor Adam Merritt, and you all know that probably by now. It's a great honor to be re-elected. It's an exciting time. We have a lot to work with, a lot to learn, a lot to review. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for everyone who's here supporting the group and showing your support and appreciation for your family members and community members, a lot of who have tried to take the step to try and do something new, joining council. The last term, we as council tried to do a lot. I'm coming back for the second term. I'm excited, nervous, getting to know everybody's exciting, nerve-wracking, all of the emotions all at once. And thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you again. And here we go. Thank you.
Yes, Chief and drummers, thank you very much. That was a very heartwarming way to come into this. I am so excited to be here. I think I was considered, or at least felt like an underdog from the beginning of this race, and had a lot to prove, and a lot of stamina and dedication went into my campaign. And I hope that flows over, and it will flow over, at least on my work level, and dedication to this team. I bring a lot of experience, and I look forward to working with this incredible team. It's been a pleasure getting to know you guys so far. And as I've said 100 times before, if not, and I will again, let's go Team Merritt. We've got this.
Well, I'd like to begin this evening by offering my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to some special people here tonight. First, to all of you for the support. I am very humbled for being here in this seat tonight. I truly believe that there is very little that we can accomplish on our own. It takes a team to run an election, and thanks to my wife, Eva Ginn, as well as my 5 boys for all the support, love, and guidance. I am proud to say to this community tonight that I am confident that we have a strong council team that will reflect the priorities of all of you, the residents of this place that we call Merritt. I approach this role with humility and seriousness and highest respect. I will be a councillor dedicated to improving the lives of our residents, guided by our shared community values of hard work, fairness, and responsibility. Our history as community has never been written by one person, by one mayor, or one by council. This city has been forged through challenges by working together. And it's together that we can ensure that our best days are still to come. Every person in this room has a role to play. So here I am tonight extending the invitation to join us in this work. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this incredible honor. And let's get started.
Well, I'd like to start off saying, Manuel, I think you've been reading my speech. So I feel very honored to be elected as council with City of Merritt. You have enabled me to make the daily lives of the citizens of Merritt better. I'd like to thank my family and friends who went on this journey with me and supported me throughout everything. There isn't much in life that you can accomplish on your own, but with a team, the sky is the limit. You can accomplish anything. I am confident that the City of Merritt has elected a strong council and Merritt, and by working collaboratively and collectively, we will meet the priorities of the Merritt citizens. In the last 50 years, Merritt has endured the closure of mines, mills, the loss of a railway, and lastly, a devastating flood. But by coming together and looking for a better tomorrow, the Merritt community will be stronger. I would like to finish off with a quote by Helen Keller. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, councillors. Great words. I appreciate everything you've had to say. Just a couple of things before we move on. I would like to thank Corporal Brock Hedrick and Sergeant Josh Rhoda for standing here in their surge. I would also, let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to thank Greg Lois and his crew for the election. I know that a lot of the people that did the counting were here for close to 20 hours, and they saw it all the way through. That was a long night for them. So as a council, we appreciate the work that went into it. We appreciate the professionalism that went into it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I guess there's other housekeeping item is that there is a gathering after this if we choose to. There will be refreshments apparently, and I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be. Civic Center. So that's where we can do pictures and everything else. So I guess apparently now we move on to new business.
Thank you, Your Worship. So the first item you have on the agenda tonight, it's the appointment of the Thompson-Nicola Regional District Municipal Director and the alternate director. This is, as a member of municipality of the TNRD, Merritt appoints a single director and who votes on various issues that come before the TNRD board. We are required under the community charter as a council to appoint that member. And council also has the opportunity to present an alternate member who can take actions when the ordinary director is not able to attend. In the preparation of this report, staff consulted with then Mayor-elect Getz, now Mayor Getz, who indicated a preference that he be nominated as the municipal director and that Claire Newman be appointed as the alternate municipal director. Both of these positions are the remit of council, so this is entirely a open opportunity for you. But there is, again, the as I said, the staff recommendation that was put together when, in consultation with the mayor. So you may, as I say, put forward the recommendation as it is in place, or you may elect to appoint any member of council as either municipal director or the alternate director, entirely within your own choice.
So I present the motion as it is written, that Mike Getz be appointed as the municipal director of the Thompson-Nicola Regional District, City of Merritt, and that Claire Newman be appointed as the alternate. Can I get a seconder? Thank you, Dana. Any conversation? I'll call the question. All those in favor? Looks like it's carried to me. Thank you. Next on the agenda, 2023 meeting schedule to be introduced by Linda Brick.
Your Worship, I think Ms. Brick has just stepped out to
Okay.
organize the
Okay.
thing. So
Would you like to take it?
Absolutely. So you're required under the community charter to adopt and advertise your ordinary meeting schedule for the coming year, so that would be the calendar year of 2023. The city's procedure bylaw sets out that this is normally done on the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month at 6 p.m. and then this is modified on certain months in order to account for conferences that council may attend, but also throughout the summer and winter periods in order to allow for staff vacations and to allow also for just the planning and preparation of business. As a result, you have the schedule which is attached, that's on page 7 of your agenda pack. As always, you can choose to propose variations to this should you so choose, but that is the calendar that we are putting forward for you as our proposal based on the procedure bylaw schedule, and then if you adopt this, we will provide the necessary public notice accordingly.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. So the recommendation is that council approve the 2023 council meeting schedule as attached to the October 26, 2022 report of the Deputy Corporate Officer, instruct staff to advertise accordingly. All in favor? Oh, yes, sorry. Seconder. See, I told you I'm rusty. I need a seconder for that. Manuel.
Your Worship?
Yes. Claire, can I get you to shut your mic off, please? Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Yep, there you go.
Move it on or off?
Yeah, you're good.
It's on. So I would like to understand the process to be able to make some modification to the current schedule.
So what we will do here, Greg, is it okay if I call you Greg? Or correct me if I'm wrong. What we need to do here, what's happened here is we have a conflict on the schedule, and Councillor Ogan is now wanting to amend. We need to change this. There is an event that will preclude Councillor Ogan from taking that time. So we are looking to change the...
Sorry, Your Worship, is this about the acting mayor rotation or
yes.
the council meeting schedule?
It is, oh, sorry, am I in the wrong spot here? Oh, I am sorry. Again, so let's try that again. Okay, that council approved the 2023 meeting schedule is attached. October 26th report of the Deputy Corporate Officer, instruct staff to act accordingly. Seconder on that. Did we have the seconder? Okay, thank you. Any questions on that? Any discussion? All in favor? Carried. Sorry. Now we move on to the next one.
Thank you, Your Worship. Thank you very much for the opportunity to introduce the 2022-2023 Acting Mayor Rotation Report. The Community Charter requires Council to annually designate councillors to serve on a rotating basis as the member responsible for acting in place of the Mayor if the Mayor is absent or otherwise unable to perform the duties of office. This report provides Council with the opportunity to consider and establish an acting mayor rotation schedule for the remainder of 2022 and 2023. The proposed schedule is in 2-month intervals as we are in an election year, and you will see that the months of November and December 2022 are included, as well as the 2023 calendar year. The proposed schedule was established by staff by first considering transitional continuity and then going in alphabetical order. Once the schedule has been adopted by Council, any change to the rotation requires an amendment by Council resolution to change the schedule. Thank you, and I'm available to answer any questions you may have.
So I'll start that all over again. Pursuant to Section 130 of the Community Charter, Council make acting mayor appointments for November 2022, December 2023 in accordance with the following rotation. November, December 2022, Councillor Adam Etchart. January, February 2023, Councillor Wendy Charney. March, April 2023, Councillor Dana Egan. May, June 2023, Councillor Claire Newman. July, August 2023, Councillor Manuel Ogin. September October 2023, Councillor Paul Petrozzi, and November, December 2023, Councillor Adam Etchart. Can I get a seconder for that? Yes.
Knowing that there is a proposed amendment coming, I think it might be easier, rather than moving and seconding the motion as proposed and then moving and seconding an amendment and voting on it and then voting on the motion as amended, it might be easier if we establish the revised proposal in advance, and then you can simply move and second and vote on that one, which might be easier. So if Councillor Olgin, ideally, is there any chance you've already established somebody you'd like to swap with, or would anyone like to volunteer to exchange?
Uh-oh. Okay. That's interesting that we can get somebody to swap. I guess I won't be away July and August. So
it's also possible to extend, but we can just defer this item. I think
let's. I would suggest we defer it. Yeah, we can discuss this more. So it's not earth-shattering. So do we have to make a motion, or can we just? Okay. Okay. So new motion on the floor is just to amend this to a later date, and we can discuss this a little more. Seconder. All those in favor? Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's it. We've come to the end of our meeting, unless you have anything else that needs to be said. Linda, do you need anything to be said? Greg, are you okay? Anybody at the table have anything? Well, I guess we will call the meeting. I officially call this meeting closed. Thank you very much.